Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can. And I continue with Neverwinter Nights. Now, I have reached the noble quarter of the Blacklake district. So, let me walk around and explore it a little bit. Hi there, you nice? You look nice. Mama says a lot of people aren't nice. Maybe even downstairs. What's downstairs? Is there something in your house? Yeah, there's something behind the bookcase, but Mama says not to talk about. Can't say anymore. I don't want Mama to know. I know the secret word. You maybe go talk to her about it, okay? Secret word? Tell me about it. We're friends, right? I guess. Just don't tell Mama. I hide behind the bookshelf. You say a word and it opens. It's a silly word, though. The word is Halueth. I don't know what it means, but it opens the shelf when you say it. Weird, huh? Shouldn't be outside, it's dangerous. I suppose, but Mama doesn't mind. She says people get sick at home, at work and at church, so what's wrong with me in the street? Besides, she was mad because I went behind the bookcase again. Says it's not good to be there. Goodbye and stuff. Okay, so that has to do with the tomb of Halueth Never. Or at least with the tomb of one of his...
Hello there.
Begging your pardon, but why are you in my home? Not that nobility or the like can't go wherever they want. And there's no reason you shouldn't go where you want, really. I didn't mean to cause a fuss. My name is Telma, if you want to know. I suppose I can answer some of your questions. Is there a reason you're here? Again, I don't really mean to object, but if there's nothing here for you... Do you know anything odd? Any rumors? Of course not. Why would I know anything odd? I mean, there's a plague, of course. What else needs to be happening besides that? You seem agitated. Is there something hidden? Well, I don't mean to give impression that... Oh, to hell with it. It looks like you know already. There's something under my house. See, we're digging a storage place behind the bookcase and down... Well, to hide the things from the city guards. Didn't pan out, though. There's something not right down there. There's an odor that... there's a door that we could never open, and sounds that come from behind it. Look at the bookcase and say the word Halueth. You will see for yourself. What kind of sounds? Would you go poking around in the dark? Well, maybe, but maybe you could handle it if you found something. Me, I would just get killed. I'm going to take a look, alright? That's your decision, I guess. The entrance is hidden behind the bookcase. Please, just try not to stir anything up. I have to live here. So, is it upstairs?
Oh, I don't think I can do that.
No, the bookshelf...
Sorry.
The bookshelf is right here. Halueth. A splinter delivered in flight. ceremonial arrow.
Name of Scottis, take you now!
That's definitely strong.
You are a welcome sight, as always. We can still...
They're pretty strong. To be honest, they might be the strongest enemy I've faced in the game so far.
Victory will be ours!
Wait, I went back. Why did I do that? Unclear. Halueth rusted armor. Okay, it's -2 AC. So
This load is a bit of a strain.
You are a welcome sight as always. We are all...
Okay, I don't need those notes anymore. And I doubt I need this. So let's report to that priest.
Greetings to you again.
I hope there has been some progress with the search of Halueth Never's tomb. It would raise the spirits of the city. I found an artifact from one of the tombs. Describe the recovery of the ancient holy symbol of Tyr. We have not seen the likes of these in many years. It brings new light to the wisdom of Halueth Never and his companions. As I said, you are to be rewarded. Take 200 gold. It's not much, but there is more to come. Your efforts are appreciated. A light has been cast on Halueth Never and his life, but there is still more to find. Describe the recovery of Halueth of the ancient chronicles of Never. An excellent find. Neverwinter will benefit from learning more about its auspicious origins. Perhaps we can find historical precedent for the plague as well. Take 200 gold. Your efforts are appreciated. Describe the recovery of Halueth Never's rusted armor. His very armor and the location of his tomb. Who would have thought it was just beneath the surface amidst so many others? It speaks of his desire to be known as just another Neverwintian. Despite his greatness, he never forgot his home. As I said, you are to be rewarded. Take 200 gold. You have retrieved more than we could have hoped for. A grand triad of artifacts, more than worthy of Never's legacy. We will guard these items and the tombs they were found in. Take this amulet and go with the blessings of Tyr. You must agree that I am worth more. Perhaps I could see fit to grant you another boon of Tyr, but I cannot make this allowance again. This adamantine is as much as I can manage. The temple is severely strained at this time. Thank you. Temple of Tyr, and indeed all of Neverwinter, thank you for your service. Okay, I've got an amulet.
We are all eagerly...
Will plus 3. No. I don't think so.
Hello there.
Okay, you're not interested in what was there. Alright. Please close the door behind you. What is this building? It's pretty large. Nobleman's residence.
Hello.
Why are you in my home? What business do you have here? Nothing lawful, I'll wager. I'm with the city guard, and I mean no harm. I suppose you don't look like a bad sort. You just startled me by barging here uninvited. What is it you wanted? Anything interested going on? I'm certain I am above anything you would consider interesting. Anything peculiar you can think of? Lord Meldanan has been stirring up trouble, but I do not wish to speak of it. Come now, telling me won't do any harm. I suppose there's no way for the wizard to know, is there? Well, word is that Meldanan recently acquired a young woman for his amusement. He won't let her out, and the rumors say that she's rather strange, perhaps not quite human. The gods only know what he wants with her. Rather sordid business, no? At any rate, if you want to see for yourself, Meldanan's estate is in the northwest. I wouldn't advise you going there, though. He won't see you. I'm sure you know the way out. I do.
Excuse my elven. I'm all done here.
Bored late bear. Oh, that's a tavern.
What can I get you?
You'll want to take that there pass to the bartender. He'll set you up, is what I'm saying.
What do you want?
Greetings, citizen. Who are you? I'm Thurin, captain of the guard in the Blacklake district. Might I know who is asking? My name is Hargun Stonehand. Pleased to meet you, Captain Thurin. Thank you. I have plenty of problems I must contend with today, so what can I do for you? I'm looking for work, if you know anything. What kind of problems are you referring to? Well, beyond trying to keep the plague out of the district, one of my men seems to have disappeared without a trace. I suppose that in itself wouldn't be so odd considering the times, but I know this man well. He's an old friend by the name of Samuel, and he wouldn't just leave. Any idea where he could be? I know where he's not. He hasn't reported back to his barracks, and his family hasn't seen him. He also hasn't left Blacklake, not by the gates anyway. Some of my men seem to think that Samuel is drunk in some gutter. The old man drank, certainly, but he never disappeared. It would take something more than that. Do you know where he was last seen? Samuel was one of my inspectors, the best one in fact. He might have been looking into something, but if he was, he never told anyone what he was doing. I could look for him. Would you? I suppose at this point I can't be too picky about whom I ask for help. If you could look for Samuel, sir, it would be quite a relief. If you do find him, tell him to return if he can. At the very least, I would like to be certain of his fate. I'll find him if I can. Thank you. I can only hope that you find him safe. What do you want? I'm working on it.
I don't think I can do that. Sorry.
There's fighting to be had, right?
Oi, what can I get ya?
Greetings. Got particular needs this fine day? What do you have for sale? The answer is not much. I might buy a ring of protection. It's +1 armor. And I have a lot of gold.
Oi, what can I get ya?
Anything interesting in this tavern? Nothing that needs to be set out in the open? Nope, nothing at all. Come on, what's the harm in telling me? I don't think so. Nothing that concerns you. I've got a pass for the Gauntlet. Don't say it so loud. Here's the key. Go on down if you want. It's the door in the center of the south wall. There are stairs leading down to the basement. Alright. A new contestant come to talk to me. I'm the coordinator.
I greet you.
Welcome to the Gauntlet. I am the healer and I will tend to your wounds if you need me to do so. You know the rules of the pit, I believe. What are the rules? The rules are simple. It is you and your resources against the gladiator and his resources. You're allowed a henchman and perhaps an animal companion, and your opponent will have assistance as well. You fight until you defeat all your opponents. Anything goes in the pit, but no advanced spells or potions can be in effect. All combatants have dispel magic cast on them. There are no prizes, but Claudius has put the board-laid bear up as a reward for anyone that can beat him in battle. No one has managed yet. Why is he unbeatable? This is a discussion we can have when you fight him. Until then, just leave it alone. I will fight for my first medal. Very well, you will be fighting Krusk. There is a lever in the pit you can use to exit when you have won. Or if you want to give up, good luck.
Get to it!
I can still...
I greet you.
Fashi has readied himself and awaits you.
I greet you.
Wait, but I have defeated him. I guess I left too soon.
Victory will be ours!
Time to get what's coming to you!
I greet you.
Agar awaits in the pit.
Victory will be ours!
I greet you.
So you're going to fight Clouders. I wish you the best of luck. He has all the odds on his side. You'll keep the battle fair, won't you? I have the power to do so, but I'm restricted a little in his instance. Claudius pays for all of this, you understand? It should be fair, you know that. It's a risk for me, but I suppose I should do my job for a change. You're right. Very well, prepare to face him. I'll make sure Dispel Magic is cast on you both. Do not waste this chance. Such a fight. I even got hit with the blood spray. I am never going to wash again.
Damn you all! Fine! You won! So what? Proves nothing! I was champion for months! Everyone knows that! Everyone knows!
Take the place, go on. You are the owner now, but I've told my friends to leave. The Gauntlet goes with me. Bah.
I greet you.
So, Claudius finally falls. Good. I was sick of listening to him. Didn't pay me enough to cover his lies forever.
Greetings.
I've never seen such a fight.
Pleased to see you.
Hello?
And me knew it could be done, but me not smart enough to do it. Me go back to real battles.
Hello there. Hello there.
I never thought I'd see it happen. I'm going to miss this place.
Well met.
Claudius got beat. It's worth closing the Gauntlet to see him got taken down.
Wait, what can I get you?
Well met, boss. What can I do for you? Give me the earnings for the week. There haven't been many customers since the Gauntlet shut down, but the plague is the real cause of how slow it's been there. Business is literally dying off. Here's what I made, 50 gold. Like I said, not a lot.
All right, dear. I'm getting to it. I'm all done here.
Greetings.
Don't brandish your weapons at me. There's enough to fear in this place with the plague and Meldanan. Meldanan's grain
I'm
warehouse.
all done here.
Who are you? One of the city guard, I suppose. What do you say? Don't you think Meldanan should be forced to stop his hoarding and give up his stores?
It is, after all, the duty of the people to watch over their own. What do you say? Who is this Meldanan? You don't know about Meldanan? Well, you must not be from around here, that's for certain. Meldanan is a vicious and evil little man. He does whatever he pleases in Blacklake because he has two things, magic and power. He kidnaps people for his experiments and has all sorts of magical abominations in his estate, and all the other nobles pretend not to notice. Well, I want, and I'm not intimidated by him. His merchant house has been hoarding food and goods for years in the district, and he should give it up whether he wants or not. Who are you then? My name is Formosa Lantian, daughter of a noble house. I may be shut in behind the walls along with the rest of the nobility, but that doesn't mean we don't have a responsibility to the city. There are people starving out there. If I would help them if I had food to offer, but only Meldanan has it, and having his hoard taken and given to the sick is the very least that Meldanan should suffer. Who is he? I asked that already. How do you know there's an actual hoard? You talk like that's in question. Meldanan has never been denied the fact, and everyone in Blacklake knows that's true. He keeps a warehouse near here, locked up tight, with spells and wards. There's no hope of access without the proper key, otherwise the city would have stormed it long ago, I'm sure. Everyone's too frightened of Meldanan to do anything about it, however. So much easier to sit behind these walls and pretend there's no plague at all. I am not going to pronounce my judgment of this case yet. I'd expected as much. Go on then, cower with the others, because I want to learn if that Meldanan guy is really as crooked as they say. Like, if he really does experiment on people or like kidnap people, then obviously he's an evil bastard and should probably be taken down. Hodge Estate Guard. I think that's about the quest for Ophala about stealing art. Rumblebottom, Hodge, Rumblebottom the Third. Yeah, I will leave them be. Actually, I do not want to steal from them.
All done here.
Neverwinter Zoo. I was supposed to free the animals in the zoo.
I don't think I can do that.
Montgomery Sureshot Weatherson welcomes you to his animal hall. View these beasts for only 1 gold. Alright, you may enter. Remember that you are a guest and must abide by the rules of common courtesy. The guards do not listen to excuses.
What?
Keep your manners while here. Your gold buys you a look and that's it. You should feel privileged that we work to stay open around the clock in these dangerous times.
Yes?
Get
Do make
lost.
it quick!
Can't you see I'm spending a day with the family? Stare right into its eyes, boys. Show no fear. Can I ask you some questions? Oh, certainly not. I don't waste my time with guards or other rabble. Go protect some wench, I don't need you here. Alright, just go.
Hello there.
A fine collection. Reminds me of my days with the Adaron Aces. I tell you, we would wrangle the biggest, meanest... What was it that we hunted? Boar, that was it. Nasty things. Ah, those were the days. These beasts Here look a bit underfed though, not much of a challenge. Not like in the old days, never dared to put the things in cages back then. The beast look cowed, frightened. Where's the honor in a fight with one of these? Can I ask you some questions? Yes sir, not like the old days, not at all. Can you hear me? Things used to be very different. Very, very different.
Welcome to you.
I wish we didn't have to come here so often, but since the plague, William hasn't been able to take the boys hunting. Not that I mind so much blood. I want to ask some questions. Oh, please, no. I mean, not in any mood to talk. It's bad enough that I'm even here, but William, he insists that the children come. Who are you? My name is Lady Zamaria. I'm just a citizen of Blacklake. You forgive me if I don't feel like going into more detail. The troubles of the day weigh heavily on my mind. Who is William, and why does he insist that his children come here? William is my husband. He's not adjusting well to the plague. I imagine he feels helpless and doesn't want the children to feel the same way. He means well, but I question his methods. I don't care much for this place. If you don't like this place, why do you permit it to continue? I'm not sure who do you think I am, but I don't have that kind of influence. Many people support the zoo. Many would oppose closing it down. That druid Nator had begun talks to make changes, but now that the plague has everyone's attention, I guess that the animals don't seem that important. I will see this place shut down. Will you now? I won't be particularly sad to see it go. I won't get involved, however. I have enough to worry about as it is. Fare you well in those difficult times.
I don't think I can do that. Sorry.
Hi.
I don't like it here. The animals seem sad. I can kind of tell. Maybe I'll help them when I get bigger. Oh, I kind of didn't. To be honest, I am not entirely okay with killing all of those people to free the animals. Like, that seems a little bit, extreme in my case. Like, obviously, I do think animal welfare is important, and you shouldn't abuse animals. But I don't necessarily condone this kind of extreme action where you would actually kill humans to save animals. So, to be honest, I am a bit distraught over how this ended, but I guess I'm in it now. I guess that's the difference, between me and elves, or more specifically druids. They consider, they can talk to animals, and they probably consider animals people. So this is essentially slavery, right? And to be honest, I would gladly kill slaves. It's just that I don't necessarily agree that this is a slavery issue. Like, I think animals deserve, to be treated well and live free of suffering. But I don't equate them to people. Like, I still think, sort of in my worldview, humans are more important than animals, mostly because their I read that. And mostly because humans' ability, human level of intelligence and their ability to self-reflect makes them like uniquely capable of like greater suffering. Like, you know, if you enslave a human being, then not only is it hurtful, depending on how you treat that person, to their physical health, but also, like, humans have the unique ability to reflect upon their own situation, and therefore, if you enslave the human being, he would feel bad with it, even if you treated that person well, because he would still realize he's enslaved. Whereas it doesn't necessarily work like this with animals. Like, you know, people keep animals as pets, and a lot of those animals are happy about it if they are treated well. But if you tried to do the same thing with a person, that would be slavery and would still be wrong, even if you treated that person well. So I don't think animals are actually equal to humans in like their moral agency and sort of their value. So it doesn't sit entirely well with me. But so far I've killed like 6 people. Well, more than that, there are 6 people in this very room. I've killed like, I don't know, 12 people to free 4 animals.
You shall be cleared to die! Go!
Montgomery sure shot Wendelson. Wow. Nasher couldn't shut me down. Nata couldn't shut me down. What makes you think you could?
You're brave, dog!
Montgomery Shrewshot will not let some damn tree-huggers take his hard-won trophies.
None can stand before me!
Wigal, Nabora, Sesma!
All right, dear. I'm getting to it. I'm all done here. All right, dear. I'm getting to it. I'm all done here.
I don't think I read this. Waterdeep, often called the City of Splendors, lies on the southwestern edge of the north. It boasts a population of almost 1.5 million, though the actual number varies seasonally. In times of busy trade, the city hosts 5 times this number. Almost every surface-dwelling race has a representative here, and many have taken a permanent residence. The halfling population grows annually, promising to become the largest non-human race in residence. To match the racial variety, most religions have temples or shrines. Waterdeep was first used as a trading site more than 2 millennia ago. As recently as 1,000 years ago, permanent farms had sprung up in the area. The first mention of Waterdeep not as a city but as a collection of warlords, occurred just 400 years ago. The city was truly established as a going concern by 1032 DR, the year Algernon became the first Lord of Waterdeep, and the date from which the North Reckoning is counted. The city grew spectacularly, such that by 1248 DR, both the City of the Dead and the guilds have been developed. The guild masters seized control soon afterwards, ushering in a period of unrest and bitter conflict known as the Guild Wars. These wars have ended only when the 2 surviving guildmasters brought in their own period of misrule. Not until 1273 DR was the present system of government instituted, with the establishment of the Magisters and the secret lords of Waterdeep firmly re-established in power. Since that time, the city has continued to grow and prosper. Members of every race come from all over the realms to earn hard coin in the City of Splendors. Over the years, these successful merchants have set up guilds and become nobility themselves. The secretive lords of Waterdeep police the city with a light hand, exercising polite authority by means of the city guard and over 20 black-robed magistrates. As a result, Waterdeep has grown tolerant of different races, religions and lifestyles. This in turn has encouraged commerce, and Waterdeep today is a huge, eclectic city, one of the most vibrant and prosperous in the whole of Faerun. Okay, this leads to the giant tree that I can use to make the animals escape. Use the transport via plant scroll to transport the tree into a portal. What's up, bear? The animal looks up at you slowly, unsure of your intent. You sense fear. Step into the portal and you will be free.
Goddess, take you now! Takasi! Oh, excuse my elven.
Obida.
Yeah.
Nabora. Sesma.
Yeah!
Let's have at it!
Victory will be ours!
I really hope the animals don't eat anyone. That's an angle that I didn't really consider. But I'm too far gone. I've murdered like 20 people. Which apparently wasn't an evil act. So for what it's worth, it seems that the game itself
to be eviscerated, fool!
does actually consider animals people. Return to the tree outside. It will send you to freedom. The animal is instantly more lively. You sense a great joy. Oh, so luckily for me, only the back doors have actually opened. I wonder if I can use that portal myself. Because it would be quicker. Then going all the way around. Nope. I guess I have to do this.
Greetings again. Nature welcomes you. I hope the day has held you in better health than those poor creatures in the Blacklake Zoo.
There has been progress in freeing the animals. It's good to know. Truth be told, my animal spies have kept me informed. I have felt it necessary to carefully monitor the creatures involved. all the animals are free and safe, the pity about the deaths among their captors, our life deserves a chance, but perhaps that was their chance. I would call this encounter a success, and must reward you accordingly. I am sure you will be pleased. Here, with my blessing. I am sure you will be pleased. Your service has been quite adequate. You must agree I am worth more than that. Perhaps I could grant you a bit more of nature's blessing, but I cannot make this allowance again. This ironwood is about as much as I can manage. The temple is severely strained in this time. Thank you. You have served the Earth Mother and the Tree Father as well as could be done. Okay, this episode has been long enough, so I'm going to save and end it for now. That's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!